Since year 800 and up to now, the mighty Vikings from Scandinavia has been known for traveling and exploring new areas and find new places for trade. The methods were sometimes violent, but often they were started new civilizations where they came to. The country Russia got its name from the Viking tribe Rus from Sweden, and the name Greenland is also a Viking name. Vikings were great seamen and went with their ships as far as North America, a long time before Columbus discovered America. The Vikings also went to Egypt, to Volga in Russia, and still today we see Vikings going out to search and find new fantastic places. The Viking people could read and write and used an alphabet called runa. These runa was telling stories from the past or described expeditions which the Vikings took out to find new land. Here you see the Vikings of the 21st century finding runas which tell about a new interesting area. Here we see the mighty Viking king giving instructions and call all his men. This is the battle plan. We are going to conquest new areas, finding new places where we can take over. From far and near, the tribes gathered together and decided we are going out and start new activities. Once again, the mighty Vikings from North, opening new land and territories, won the birthday game 2013. The Vikings of Narconon Europe, we have been very busy this year in 2012, and the first area we're going to look at is the drug location area. Great seminar in Moscow where all the EDs from the different Narconons in CIS, Commonwealth of Independent States, were gathered. It was about drug education, life skills, but also about basic things such as training of staff members. Here you see the different EDs from the different centers trying to use Lego from Denmark to build small machines without having the instruction book. It was to give an example that in case you don't get at it, it can be difficult to create a product. Later they got the instructions and of course they were able to build the Lego tractors they had been given. The Vikings were great sailors and navigators. Their ships were of different kind. The one which is most known is the longship, which was also called Draka, which is coming from dragon. These ships were used mainly for warfare, but also for expedition and exploration. The smaller ships were used for trade and transport of people between the islands and the countries in Scandinavia. In 2012, we also went to Sweden, where we had a fantastic seminar in cooperation with the local org. Staff from Europe, even from Russia came, and the main subject on this was life skills. How we can use life skill both within drug prevention but also in rehabilitation. In the summer 2012, we had a tech conference in Copenhagen. And we also had people from AOSH who came and told about how they are running objectives after they had come back from FLAG. We had invited Salvo, who is a well-known CS for Narconon, to come and speak, amongst other things, about objectives. Many interesting data, and people had lots of questions, as usual. The word Viking refers to an expedition overseas. It actually means to go on an expedition. So when you say a Viking trail, it means we went Viking, or we went out for an expedition. Marina Krebanova, who is one of the most productive drug education lecturers we have in Europe, operates in Ukraine, has through many years been working with producing DVDs which she distributes in schools. This year, she made a presentation pack which was sent out with evidence how effective her drug education program has been. Elena Walter is another woman who has done a fantastic job in 2012. She has in the past years been going out to thousands of people giving them drug education. In 2012, together with Narconon CIS, she decided, however, to start an academy for drug education lecturers. This means people who want to do drug education lecture are coming to her school to learn how to do drug education. Here we see her training some of the people, and in 2012 she opened up 11 drug education groups in her area. In 2012, our Deputy ED for Expansion, Arman, went to Switzerland, where he helped to form up a new Narconon group. It became a first step group, the first of its kind in Switzerland. It is located in Lausanne at the beautiful Genève Lake. Here you see Arman training the new staff in doing first step program. They are now active and are planning to actually expand the activity not only from Switzerland to cover the whole of Switzerland, but even to go to Portugal to start up a group there. In 2012, we also deliver our first life skills seminar. Here you see Arman active in the newly opened Narconon in Moldova. The life skill is basically part of the Narconon program, which we deliver in a seminar form for the parents, so they know what they can do to improve the communication skills of the children, their study skills, and even how to put more ethics in on them if this is needed. After Moldova, we went to Belgium, where Arman was doing, together with Narconon in Belgium, a life skills seminar. Again, we could see that it was very effective and very successful, and we are planning to expand this further into 2030. Even we already had a first step seminar in Switzerland, we came back later in 2012 to also deliver the first life skills seminar. This time we were in Zurich, where we have a little drug education group, Narconon Deutschschweiz, where they wanted to be able to deliver further services And we have found out that delivering a normal drug education lecture in schools can easily be followed up by a life skills seminar for the students, teachers, and in the evening for the parents. In the end of 2012, Arman went to Ukraine, and there he met with the EDs and the staff of the different drug education groups which has been very active in Ukraine over the many years. Again here we're teaching them how they can use life skills as an addendum to the existing drug education. So they go in the school, they deliver a drug education lecture, and then they encourage the school to implement a whole day where they teach life skills, or even maybe over a whole week or longer time. In 2012, we could also celebrate the Narconon Eslöv, their 30 years anniversary. Narconon Eslöv is located in the south of Sweden and has been well known and well accepted by more than 89 municipalities in Sweden, with which we have a contract now. Here you see the celebration where well-known artists from the whole Europe came and performed, together with politicians, MPs, VIPs, and good friends of Narconon. Another Narconon in Scandinavia, which has existed for many years, is Narconon Denmark. They had the yearly summer party where friends, graduates, relatives, VIPs, and members of the parliament, musicians, well, an international guest came to celebrate that the place is now being fully renovated and will soon open its door for even more students. Vikings always had wanted to go on adventures. Vikings always go on expeditions to find new areas, new places where they can settle and create expansion. And so it is with the Narconon Europe staff. We have started 2013 with one of the biggest adventures we ever have had. Big changes is going to happen in 2013, and when we meet next year, we're going to show you what we have accomplished in the new coming year. And for sure, we will be number one again.